from Victory Park, this is News 8 at 10.
Tonight, it's all about the money margin as the top two contenders for the governor's office reveal exactly how much is in their campaign coffers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gloria Campos.
I'm John McKay. Democratic State Senator Wendy Davis' campaign says that she raised more than $12 million between July and December, and that includes $3.5 million in a joint fund dedicated to her election. In the same period, Texas Attorney General Greg Abbott hauled in $11.5 million on his own. Now, the money is widely seen as an early measure of support. Channel 8's Marie Saavedra tonight, live in the social media center with more. Marie?
John, there's been a lot of debate over whether Senator Davis's campaign could raise an amount of money that they'd be comfortable with to where she could make the impact she wants to make in this race. And tonight they're calling those numbers unprecedented support and proof that she can win in this Texas. Again, that coming from her campaign. We want to take a closer look at the margins now. This is Senator Davis's campaign through July to the end of last year. She raised a total of $12.2 million in that 6-month period. Tonight, Republicans are contesting $3.5 million of that, saying Davis again has to share that with a wider get out the vote effort. But Davis supporters say this is a great sign for things to come.
To be able to raise $12 million in a short period of time, and you still have, what, about 10 months before the election, that says that she's going to have the ability to mount a very viable campaign.
Now let's take a look at Attorney General Greg Abbott's campaign and his fundraising over the last 6 months, again July 1st through December 31st. His fundraising brought in a total of $11.5 million, but the Abbott campaign says it has millions more cash on hand.
This is more money than a lot of people thought that a Democrat could raise in Texas. It still is not anywhere near as much money as Greg Abbott has or as much money as it would take to beat a Republican.
Now, the Abbott campaign says 97% of its fundraising came from inside the state of Texas. We do not have a similar percentage from the Davis campaign, but really we weren't expecting it because at this point we cannot verify where any of the money for either campaign came from. That information should be on campaign finance documents, and those are due tomorrow. Live in the social media center, Marie Saavedra, Channel 8 News.